We finally got the new eyeshadow palette from McGrath's. You know that when I got the bronzers, this wasn't in the same order, so we were a little bit upset, but it's finally here, and let's see if we like it. This is a Divine Bronze Luxe Quad Venusian Sunrise. It is $62, made in Italy, and it's gonna give you buildable and intense color payoff, creamy, blendable textures, and you can use them wet or dry. This eyeshadow palette is inspired on the sun and the radiant glow, and in here we're getting two neutral brown matte shades. This one is a golden highlighting shimmer, and then this one right here, it is a skin illuminating golden bronze shade that is gonna give you a beautiful multi-dimensional finish. To the touch, they feel delicious. Let me just give you a quick swatch. What? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Of course you are. Just hello. Oof. Okay, let's go in with this shade now, and to the touch, this is feeling like velvet. I am not being extra. Just look at the way I swatch. No skipping, true to color. Look at that. And that pigmentation, it is calling my name. Let's go in with this dark brown right here, and this one is the same thing. Wow. This matte formula, it is extremely creamy, and look at this. And you can keep going and going. Oof. I am dying over these shades. I can't. Just look how yummy they look. And here it goes. Wow. That is just pure gold. My eye look, oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you how I did it. I'm really excited about the shades, but let me bring you all up in my grill and show you really quick how I created this look. My skin is just not giving. I'm on my days and I have a pimple right here, one right there. I don't even want to touch them. First, of course, we're gonna tape it off, and then I'm gonna try to get out whatever I have left in my Gero Cosmetics eye base. Of course, I already got a new one. You already know that I'm always telling you that you need to buy this. I don't care. This is just the best eye base for sure. Let me just get my brush in there. The good thing about this is that you need literally the tiniest bit, because the coverage is just so good. Look at this. It covers your whole entire skin. The primer, it is nice and blended. I'm not gonna set it. We're gonna leave it just like this. So right now we're gonna need a packing brush. I'm gonna be using the C30 from Rose and Ben Beauty. I know that this is supposed to be a concealer brush. I don't use it for concealer, but I do like to use it for packing shadows. This is densely packed, as you can see, and it's gonna give you the whole punch of shadow exactly where you want it. That's the reason why I like to use it for when I need like a lot of pigment in one place. With this brush, I'm going to be picking up the dark brown down here, and you see how everything it's on the brush. And then as soon as I lay it down, let me make sure that my concealer it's not creasing. And after I lay it down, look at this. Everything it's gonna go exactly where I wanted it. You see that? I'm gonna pick up a little bit more because I'm gonna be doing this by sections. Don't just go all crazy because that's not gonna look good. Go little by little. I like that this brown, it is dark enough to be a base. I thought that maybe I was gonna need to go with an eyeliner first, but not at all. This is giving a whole lot of brown. There's no blending going on at all right now. All you have to do is just pick up the shadow and lay it down. And also remember to keep it above the crease. And you have to bring it all the way to your outer V, just like this. Yes, this is exactly what I needed. This brown, it's given depth. I know that I look weird as fuck right now, but this is where you trust the process, okay? Now we're gonna need another packing brush, but something a little softer, not so dense, something like this. This is the one from Sonia G, the S2. You see how it's a lot softer. And we're gonna pick up a little bit more of the same brown, and we're just gonna go on top of the whole thing to just fill in and cover whatever little blank spots, because we need all this to look even. Boom. You saw how quick that was, and it's gonna take you 2-3 minutes and done. Now we're gonna go in with the Rose and Ben E28, if I'm not mistaken. I can't even see the numbers no more, and I'm hating that. I have to struggle every time I have to give you the number. Like, why? It deletes so quick, but okay. Now we're gonna go in with the lightest matte shade, and then right now I'm gonna need you to have patience and just a little bit of time. We're gonna start from the outer V. I'm gonna just lay the color right here, and then now we're gonna start dragging it on my crease from side to side, just like this. Blend, blend, blend until you see that the outer V right here, this little edge, it is completely diffused. Pick up a little bit more of the same shadow. And let's go on. We're using this color to blend the edges of the brown, but we're also using it to make a transition between these two shades. So I'm gonna be doing the tapping technique, tap, 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 from side to side, right in between the two shades. Pick up a little bit more, keep going. Then now you're gonna use whatever you have left on the brush to start blowing it up. Go back to your lid, pick up a little bit of shadow from there. And bring it up. Now we're gonna take the tape, and this is the reason why you need to use tape. I'm gonna clean right here with a wiping. I'm just not feeling myself right now. I hate when I have my period. I'm going to be using my Intensify Eyes from McGrath's. If you don't have this, you need it. Like, this is just going to make your shimmers pop a lot more. It's going to make your life easier. I'm going to be using the Worker Pro from Sonia G, and all I'm going to do is choose. And then I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this beautiful gold that we have going on right here. That's what we have on the brush. And I'm gonna apply right on top of the whole brown shade. And I'm gonna start right here by the inner corner of the eye. And I'm doing this kind of like by sections because I'm trying to get the same amount of shimmer, like sparkles, on my lid. Now with the clean side of the brush, I'm gonna just stamp through everything. And I'm gonna blow it up a little bit. Just like this. Why was I doing this video with nothing on my lips? I'm confused. Let me put on a little bit of this House LUXE oil. So you can leave me with a little tint. Nobody told me I didn't have nothing on my lips. Now we're gonna need a little tiny detail brush. I'm gonna be using my Morphe M431. And I'm also gonna apply a little bit of this directly to the brush. And we're gonna go in with this champagne shimmery shade right here. And of course, this one is going on the tear duct. And look at that. I'm gonna bring it in. There's the inner part of my eye a little bit. I'm gonna pick up a tiny bit more. And I'm gonna just bring it up. Wow, this combination of colors, it's given gold, goddess, sun, fire. And look at this, barely follow. You might see a shimmer here and there, but for all this sparkle, shimmer, basically glitter, everything is very clean. I was hungry. I've been eating so fucked up. Well, the times. I never really eat breakfast. And my first meal is like 2 in the afternoon. I don't know. That's something I'm gonna start working on. Because, babe, we have to eat right. I love salad though. If it was up to me, I would be eating salad every day, all day long. I don't care. Now for the lower lash, I'm gonna be grabbing my flat definer from Sonia G, this baby right here. And first, we're gonna be picking up the lightest matte, and I'm gonna apply it along my lower lash. And then now with the side of the brush, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the brown, and I'm gonna stamp it right on top of my lower lash. You know what I wish? That the mirror of this quad was a little easier to use. Because it's like stuck there, it doesn't go back. So when you look at yourself, you have to like, I don't know, it's super uncomfortable. Let me apply a little mascara on my lower lashes. Always. If you're the type that you don't like to apply mascara on your lower lashes, you have to start now. Because it goes from day to night. Look at the way that it changed the eye look. Without mascara on your lower lashes and with. You have to do it. And just so you know, this is the mascara from McGrath's, the regular black one. I took it out the other day and I'm like, damn, it reminded me how good it is and how much I love it. The volume, it's the volume. So now, you already know that when I got the bronzers, I didn't have the eyeshadow palette, so it's like I couldn't do it together. So right now, of course, we're gonna be using one of the bronzers so we can finish off this look. And you already know what I think about the bronzers because I gave you a full-on video, but choose to put it out there to make it clear. My favorite shade out of the 2 shades that I picked up, Bronze Dawn and Bronze Nirvana, it is for sure Bronze Dawn, which is this beauty right here. I'm obsessed with the formula and I really love the bronzers. I mean, that's just what it is. I know that there's a lot of people complaining about the undertone of the bronzers, but first of all, these undertones, they're gonna look chef kiss on dark, deep skin complexions, okay? And then second of all, if you are my skin tone or lighter, but obviously if you're lighter than me, you have to go with a lighter shade. But this is the perfect bronzer for summer. It's like, wow. In my opinion, it was just meant to make you look like a summer goddess. That's it. Look how stunning it is, this bronzer. Okay, I love it. Normally I like to clean my contour, but with these bronzers I just like it more like messy all over. I also like to clean my contour most of the times, but with this specific bronzer, I like it just like this, more messy. I like to bring it a little bit more down so it can give me like that tanning effect. For blush, I have a couple of McGrath's blushes, but I don't have them right here in front of me and I don't want to waste no time. I do have this one, which is brand new. I already had it on my collection, but I never used it before. And this is actually like the shade that I love the most. I bought it just because of the colors. This is the shade Cosmetic Coral, and oof, that brown with that pink is just where it's at. This is just like the perfect freaking combination of colors. I'm gonna be using the 822 brush from Morphe and Makeup by Ariel, and that picked up a lot. And it's gonna go directly on the apples of my cheeks. I'm gonna apply my blush a little bit more higher. And oof. What blush? You're giving it to me. At first I was gonna go with more of like a brown or orange or peach blush, but I'm so glad that I went with this one because I'm loving the way that it looks with the eye look. You see how the light matte shade peeking through right there? It's giving like that pinky vibe. So this looks good. And then I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the pink only for my nose. I'm gonna grab the palette again with the same Morphe M431. We're gonna go back to this shade and we're gonna reapply right here on the tear duct. Because remember, after we apply the concealer, we do lose a little bit. I'm gonna bring it a little bit right here and the inside of the lower lash, just a tiny bit, just so it looks like if we're connecting the tear duct with the lower lash. Alright babe, we're done with the final look. Let me know, what are you thinking about this eye look? Because I think that it looks bomb.com. Like the colors, the sparkle, the shimmer, the whole freaking vibe is just given exactly what it's supposed to be given and more. This eyeshadow palette killed it. It's beautiful, stunning, and let's be honest, this is the color story that we all love. Most of us are super used to browns, gold, champagnes. I know that this is not the most fun color story and that we have a lot of these shades in our collection, but there's something about this specific eyeshadow palette that makes it special. Obsessed with the way it performs, the blendability, it's there, the matte shades, they're super velvety, they're not patchy at all, super easy to blend, and the pigmentation, it's on point. The sparkles and the shimmery shade, they're not messy at all. And I really appreciate that even though we only have 4 shades, there's things that we can do over here. We can perfectly create something for day and nighttime. You can use the matte shades by itself. They're gonna look stunning. And if you go in with the mattes and the shimmery champagne shade, it's gonna give you something a lot more settled than what I have on right now. And of course, if you go in with a little less of the sparkle shade, it's gonna be more calmed down, perfect for every day. That's it. Everything about it is just like pure perfection. There's no way you're not gonna like it. I love the way it's popping and standing out in your face. It's extra. I have to give it a 10 out of 10, and of course you need it in your life. But let me know, what do you think about it in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget that I love you to the moon and back. Mwah! See you on the next one.